Joseph Parker versus Derek Chisora has been approved by the WBO for the interim heavyweight title. Now, according to reports, both fighters are happy to make this fight happen. Both fighters have fought each other 2 times already, and Joseph Parker emerged as victorious in both fights, although Parker had to overcome some adversities in the first fight, whereas in the second fight, Parker dominated Chisora. For Joseph Parker, the risk-reward factor in this fight does not make any sense to me. Let me ask you this question. What does Joseph Parker gain for beating Derek Chisora at this stage of his career? If Joseph Parker gets in there and knock Derek Chisora spark out, everyone will go, yeah, it is Derek Chisora. He's absolutely shot to bits. You're meant to do that to him. If Joseph Parker gets in there and have a life and death fight with Derek Chisora, now all of a sudden there's an inquest. People start asking, how is Joseph Parker going life and death with Derek Chisora? Something must be wrong with Joseph Parker. He must be shot as well, and he's not deserving of the world title. So Joseph Parker, I think this fight is a massive banana skin, and one that could hinder his prospect of landing that world title shot. And I think Joseph Parker's team, Andy Lee and Parker himself, I believe that they know and they believe that they could win this fight. And I would pick Joseph Parker to win this fight, absolutely, because although Derek Chisora is a live opponent in any fight, Derek Chisora is still quite old. We've seen the best of Chisora. However, Derek Chisora is always dangerous in a fight, and he's a fighter that you have to take seriously and you have to be switched on every time that you're in there with him, because Derek Chisora starts winging those shots. He starts throwing that overhand right. He starts, landing shots that you're not expecting. That could be dangerous. And in this fight against Derek Chisora, who would be motivated because there is a title on the line, this could go wrong for Joseph Parker. And before you know, his title shot will no more be there. So, look, I think it's a banana skin. I think it's a dangerous fight. Joseph Parker could be taking other fights. And mind you, I do not condone ducking. In fact, I would not criticize a fighter that would take strategic fights, knowing that their title shot is very close. In this case, Joseph Parker, his title shot is very close. He's just waiting for the fight between Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois to play out to find out who he's going to fight next. So I'll be happy for Joseph Parker to take another stay busy fight that does not involve this much risk, especially with a guy like Derek Chisora who has nothing to lose at all. So look, it is a dangerous fight. Andy Lee and Joseph Parker needs to look at the way they're going to prepare for this fight, because Parker, I believe, is deserving of his world title shot. Now, for Derek Chisora, this is a golden opportunity. Number one, because Derek Chisora, this is his 50th fight. This is his last fight, and he wants to go out with a big fight. And this is a big fight because both guys have fought, and we've seen that already. And therefore, the UK, the British boxing public, the world boxing public would love to see this fight again. This fight could be a headliner at the O2. It will sell out. Or Turki Al-Sheikh can put this fight on a card in Saudi and pay both fighters a lot of money, which Joseph Parker and Derek Chisora will be very happy with. So for Derek Chisora, this is a win. Again, for Derek Chisora, there's a world interim title on the line, which he will be motivated for, because if Derek Chisora should get in there and get knocked out by Joseph Parker, everyone goes, yeah, he's shot to bits. It's time for him to retire anyway. He's got a good payday. It's time for him to go. If Derek Chisora gets in there and upsets Joseph Parker, now all of a sudden Derek Chisora is reluctant to retire because he wants his title shot. Right, so for Derek Chisora, this is a win-win. This is a golden opportunity. He's got nothing to lose. And I'm sure, as I said, he's going to come into this fight very motivated and ready to roll the dice and get a win, or get a good performance and get a good pay, either call it quits or continue if he's able to win this fight. Now, a lot of you, or some of you, might be sitting there watching me right now thinking, nah, Bright, this is absolutely ridiculous. Joseph Parker will destroy Derek Chisora. Joseph Parker is far better than Derek Chisora. You are overreacting. There's not much risk in this fight. If you do feel that way, please get in the comment section. Let me know and explain why you think this could not be a risk at all to Joseph Parker. Now, As always, you guys know I'm happy to hear what you think about the things that we discuss on this channel, because I always reply to every comment, making sure that I can have conversation with you guys. So I'm really excited and interested to know what you think about Joseph Parker versus Derek Chisora, the trilogy for the interim WBO title, which the WBO are happy to make this fight, and both Parker and Chisora are also happy to get this fight on. Get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it. My name is Bright. This is the Bright Show Podcast Boxing. And guys, we're heading to the 1K subscribers. This is one of my goals this year. So if you are following this channel, if you watch my videos, if you enjoy what we do here and you haven't subscribed yet, then please do me a favor. Hit the like button on this video, subscribe, because that helps the channel grow. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.